So apparently, ChatGPT just fired itself. Well, sort of. Hey, I'm John B. I give you the hacks for mortgage and media, that's why you follow me. Before we get into all that drama, housing inventory is actually up, so that's great. But it's basically because home sales are at their lowest point since the Great Recession, so that sucks. And it doesn't look like the feds are going to stop pumping the brakes on the economy anytime soon, which Fannie Mae says is going to end in a recession in 2024, and we're not going to see recovery till the next year. Which means we're probably going to have to get ready for a pretty bumpy ride going forward. Oh, and speaking of bumpy ride, let's talk about this mess. So OpenAI, the founder of ChatGPT and the rest of the AI revolution, fired its CEO Sam Altman on the 17th. This sent Silicon Valley into an uproar. OpenAI was getting flack from all sides, from Microsoft, its biggest investor, to its employees, 90% of whom were ready to jump ship if they didn't change course. Even its own president and board members were furious. Then Microsoft announced that they were hiring Sam Altman to run a new AI division for them. And apparently that was enough, because right after that, the board dissolved itself, rehired Sam as CEO, and everybody's happy now. Except for the board members who essentially fired themselves, and essentially blew up their careers, for reasons we aren't really sure of. And that's the confusing part. The board said they fired Altman for a lack of transparency. Over the last few months, Altman's been pushing a lot of new development in AI. From all kinds of new features in ChatGPT, like the ability to create your own GPTs, to a reported super-powered mathematics computation AI. And the board thought everything was moving way too fast. See, OpenAI is a non-profit whose goal was to create AI to make humanity better. But they're afraid that too much change too fast is actually going to harm us in the long term. So they got spooked and fired Altman, and it all backfired right in their face. So Altman's back with a new board structure at his company, which means there's a potential for a lot of changes coming up. But what do you think? Did the board make a rash mistake because it's too chicken? Or do you agree we need to pump the brakes a little bit on these AI innovations?